Today on Spotlights on You, mother, wife, entrepreneur, prophetess Cynthia Thompson. She is married to former NBA great Billy Thompson. Join us on an interesting conversation with Cynthia Thompson. It's very nice to have you here on the show today. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
That's good. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, just getting to know you, and just want to thank you for having us here in your beautiful home, first of all. It's very warm, nice. These tones, are these like your tones? You like earthy tones?
I love tones, earthy tones.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it makes a house warm.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right. So just to get things started, I know that you started off in music. Tell us about that experience.
I started out my career in music. Yeah, I did. Actually, I started in, probably when I was 18 years old. Mm-hmm. I started singing with a band when I was coming out of high school. And that experience was very interesting because we would go to these little club-looking bar places and we would sing. Mm-hmm. And I think that's when I really discovered that perhaps I might have a real gift in singing, and I loved it.
Right.
And so we went from singing, and I went from singing in those places to really, from there, someone discovered that they wanted to do some recordings with me.
Do you remember what it is that you sang? Like, do you remember your first song singing?
When I started singing?
Yeah.
No, we used to do like top 40.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So we did a lot of different artist things.
But who was your favorite artist to sing?
Whitney Houston.
Oh, nice.
Oh, back then, we was in the early 80s. Oh, it was Whitney Houston all the way.
That's good. That's good.
At least you tried to sing Whitney Houston stuff, but
Right.
it was Whitney Houston.
Okay, that's good. You know, if you can sing Whitney, then you're top notch.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to school, you're going to learn. And they're going to challenge you on what you thought to say, well, I know you thought that was right, but that's wrong. And so their job as teachers is to give you the right formula so you can now take care of that problem and get the proper solution, right?
The Lord visited me in New York, and he showed me like a picture of the church, Jesus People in Miami, and he told me he wanted me to go there. And he said, when you get there, I'll meet you there. And so just so happened everything started to go topsy-turvy with my contract with them. Mm-hmm. And he never got a chance to finish my project. He'd stop, and he was working with people like, I think he did something with Stephany Mills, and he did something else with Jasmine Guy, and I think Janet Jackson came in there. At that time, Teddy was real hot as a producer.
Right.
And so there was a lot of people coming after him. And so, but God was also pulling my life in another direction. I thought I would have taken forth this great move in my life through entertainment, Hollywood. But God had a different plan for my life.
Right.
And it wasn't even leading out in singing. I thought it would have been singing.
Right.
But after the Lord dealt with me in New York, and I had that vision, I came home. And when I got home, I went to church. Well, behold, he met me there. And I gave my life to Christ. And from that point on, I kind of took 22 years, I did a sabbatical. I left everything. I came into the Lord. I got married. I think it was 2 years later. Met my husband. And he was playing with the Miami Heat at the time. He came to visit our church. And we got together. And then from that, it became about his career. Basketball choices. We went and lived in a couple of other countries when he finished his career in the NBA. And my life just went into another place, and I had 2 more kids, and it went that direction. But I so thank God. Now we're here at this place, we're pastoring.
Right.
And it's been a wonderful journey. And after all those years, I know you asked me this question.
What's the question?
How did you get back to music?
Oh. You beat me to the punch. You did. You beat me to the punch.
I felt it. Well, after all those years, I finally got a release to go back and do something in music.
And when did you get to do that? And what year?
That happened this year, earlier this year. God kind of put it on my heart and said, I want you to go. And the music is not just about having a great voice as much as it is producing a sound.
Right.
And that sound that's going to really come back, the sounds that are going out in the earth now that is really influencing a generation to go the wrong way. And so if we get more sounds out in the earth, because everything is about sound. I believe that. God created the earth with a sound. If we get the right sound in the earth, then actually we can create the Pied Piper that causes a generation to follow the right things and not the wrong. And so it was all about creating that sound, and he gave me that song.
Right.
And we recorded it, and we put it out, and it's been playing on the station.
The name of the song is
I Can Be Free.
Can I just get a small line, like your most impacting line in the song, like your most beautiful verse?
I can be free to walk on water. I can be free to calm the sea.
See, you still got it. You can still sing.
I can be free. Yeah. But the song was all about freedom.
Right.
It's all about this free expression and God bringing us into freedom.
Right.
I think that freedom is the thing that we fear the most. It's what we talk about a lot. We fear the most because with freedom comes responsibility.
Yes.
And so a lot of times we want to be free, but we don't really count the cost of freedom.
Right.
Because it's easy for me to hide behind you or other people to make them become my problem for why I didn't accomplish what it was I could have accomplished if I'd taken full responsibility to be who I'm called to be. And so it was a song about freedom, and it's a song about you can be whatever, you can do whatever, because you was made in the image and the likeness of God. And when he created you without restrictions to be whatever it is he called you to do.
People who don't want to be told nothing wrong, that's crazy. That's just crazy. I can still get rebuked and I can still submit myself to be corrected. It is crazy for you to think that everything you think, everything you say, everything you do is right. That's crazy. Everything, that's crazy. And so we want you to come out of crazy. Because if you stay in crazy thinking your way is right all the time, you're on a course of destruction. The devil is setting you up to destroy your life.
Yeah, that's so true.
Are y'all hearing me?